Okay, so here we are, and we've finished a session, and Pauline and I were just talking about how nice it is when you're lucky enough to have a space that allows you to actually stretch on the floor with your participants. So if this happens, then we thought, well, let's just show you a few of our favorite stretches. This is post-workout. You've done your basic, stretches, static stretches that we showed in the other video. And then if you have the time and the space, then it's wonderful to, just come to the floor and be really relaxed and chatty and just find ways to stretch the body and find length in the body. So, and you did one right off the bat that you just find yourself in.
I do, yes.
Yeah. So feet together.
Feet together.
Remember, it's always personal, right? Because some of you may find yourselves here, some are super flexible and can bring the heels right inside, but just be comfortable. Never to overstretch. Okay.
All right, so I just bring myself to this sort of stand or like positioning, and then I just sort of lean forward into the stretch. I start to feel the pull and where it's comfortable, and then just kind of lean forward. And I actually feel the best stretch right here, and this is where I'm just gonna hold it. Mm-hmm. And so stretching again is your own personal sort of limits, and you just go with what your body is telling you. So there's no bouncing either. So I'm just going to show you what kind of not to do. Mm-hmm. We try to keep that not inside of your in your stretches and stuff like that. So you hold the stretch and you actually just feel it. And some choose to actually go longer in their stretch, and that's okay. And you might choose to pull out a little bit sooner. And again, it's just whatever your body allows you to do. So I'm just gonna finish up what the stretch looks like for me. And so I just kind of come down into my stretch, and I just hold it, and I relax my neck, and I drop my head down in. And I just relax for a few moments before coming back out of the stretch.
Awesome.
Whew, so there's that one. And Lynn, you want to move into the next?
Sure. And remember, use your breath. Like, take that breath and exhale. Just imagine that you're breathing all that oxygen into your muscles, into your bodies. Plus, it relaxes your bodies and it'll allow you to stretch better. Exactly. Turtle. So we're working kind of this groin area right now. So you take one foot and just tuck it on the inside of your other leg in a way that feels right for you. Toes pointed up to the ceiling generally. You're already on stretch. Try to stay tall in your body. You can use your breath. Take a breath and exhale, and just begin by reaching your chin towards your toes. You may get to here. You can brace yourself on your leg. You may get to here. You may get to here. You may get a little further. Just make it personal and be comfortable. Okay, and you can always take another breath in this position. Exhale, and just try and relax with that stretch and allow your body to relax and allow the stretch to come. So we'll come out of this side and just take it over to the other side. What you do to one side, you've got to do to the other. So very simple. Again, just tucking your foot on the inside of the opposite leg. Using your breath always, right? So we take it, I just reach my hands up. It's just a natural. Take a breath. Wait for the posture. And I love that we slow everything down. Like what are you feeling right now when you're in this hurdle stretch?
I have a bit of a pull. Like I can feel pull, but it's not hurting. Mm-hmm. It doesn't hurt. There is a stretch and it's pulling. So I'm just gonna hold right there.
So that's important to listen to your body. So for Polly, you don't have to straighten your knee by any means. It's a good idea to maybe start in a bent knee position and allow yourself to ease into the stretch and feel what you feel in the backs of your legs. And maybe slowly one day your knee will come closer to the ground. Maybe not. There's nothing ever wrong. There's no right way other than to feel what you feel. So we're holding, take another breath. And exhale, and you're just reaching as far as makes sense. And squeeze that quad and find a little extra length. Okay, and then we'll do this again now just with feet together. So now I'm gonna both feet extended, nice and comfortable.
Toes up.
Toes up, yeah. Kind of spread your sits bones a little bit so you're somewhat comfortable. Posture is good. And then we take another nice breath, me in my reach. And we exhale. And so we were talking about this. We're not yoga instructors. We do yoga, love to do yoga, but we are static stretching for runners, walkers, and wheelers, depending on where they're at and what works. So we're stretching. And again, we're just reaching towards your toes. Polly's got a little bit of a bent knee, and that feels good. Whether you can extend your knees to the ground or not, this feels really good. It's a little bit different. Big breath. You exhale, you can grab your calves, your ankles, even your feet, and you can give yourself a gentle pull. And now what happens is it's in your hamstrings as well as in your back a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling it through your lower back. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Runners, we need a little more in our quadriceps and our hamstrings always, and so on the floor, I love just pulling knee to chest. So just take a breath, exhale, and pull that knee to your chest, and you can get even more stretch if you lay down. So you can, I'll lay down. I'll lay down here. So now you've just got a wider range of motion there. So you can do what feels comfortable. And then we'll trade legs, other knee to chest, if you're following along. And after a while, these things just become, you listen to your body and you'll do what you need to do. Right, Polly? Is that what,
Yeah.
You realize the areas that need stretching. Yeah. So for IT bands, see, we're still sitting, we're still in this great position here. So crossing one knee or one leg over the other. Okay, so in this case, we've got our left leg over the right leg. Take the right arm, and if you can reach across, you may bring your elbow right over, or you may just hug the outside of that left knee and pull it towards your body. You can stabilize with your left hand on the opposite side on the ground, and you pull. So in this position, just like you were saying, feel it down in your glutes over here. Also, you might feel it in here. This is an IT band stretch because it inserts in both your knee as well as your glute area. So, you're just stretching. That area gets very little circulation, that band of tissue, so it's really helpful to stretch. And doesn't it feel good, really? The twist and everything?
Absolutely. I actually have a foam roller at home as well. So if you're familiar with foam rolling, it actually is a good technique to actually foam or sit and roll and do some deep therapy, muscle therapy. So
another tip coming soon after later on, Polly will be doing her foam rolling. So let's switch legs though. So now your right leg comes over the left. This time your left, either your hand pulls your knee towards your body, or if you have the ability to twist, take your right hand, support yourself on the right hand side, and then you can take that elbow and push your leg towards the left. So everybody has it. You may be here, you may be up tighter to your body. Just do what feels right.
And I have to do this one a little bit differently. I do have a right knee injury, so I do stay with doing the stretches as best I can. I just modify or alternate the movement just a little bit to ease up on the tension or pull, especially when it's with my injured knee. So
sure enough, listening to your body, right? Okay, so let's just go on to all fours for a second here. Rounding out our floor body stretch routine here. So if you've ever done yoga, this is something familiar to you, but it really is nice because when you have impact, running, walking, and wheeling, honestly, in your backs. Your backs need that stretch. So we're just gonna take a big breath in and look up to the sky. Allow your lower back to relax, almost disconnect from the rear of your body. So you can be loose in the back end there. You can have your toes on the floor, or you can have them uncurled. You may have taken your shoes off, which feels really nice. And just hold in here, just hold. And then take another breath in. Exhale and just go into that nice cat pose. So you just round your back, press your palms into the floor, tuck your chin, and just feel all that goodness there. You might want to repeat that a couple of times. Let's just do one more. So we take a nice breath in again, look up. And then exhale back into your nice cat. Nice rounded cat. I would not be runner without a runner's lunge. We're gonna go into just a very simple, so you're gonna bring your knee through, and our palms are supported on the ground here. You can extend your back leg as feels comfortable, and just resting your chest on your leg and just leaning forward into your nice runner's lunge. How does that feel for you? That's good. In through where are you? You're just everywhere through in here. Yes. Hamstrings, glute, not so much glutes as groin area once again. Okay, and then switch. So we're just going to switch, keeping it easy here. Other leg comes forward. Maybe bring your back leg further, just a little bit extended back behind you, supported here. And just a nice runner's lunge, just comfortable. Big breath in, exhale. Shoulders square, hands up tall. And that just feels good. Feels what a runner and a walker needs. Okay. And then we'll finish with just an extension of a child's pose, really. So we'll sit back to start with. Be comfortable. Take a nice breath in. And exhale. And just in a way that's right for you, just crawl your fingertips forward, rest your chest on your knees, and just reach forward. Head comes down towards the ground. Maybe ears between your arms. Another nice big breath. Exhale. And honestly, you can just relax the arms. I feel stretched out. You feel stretched out?
I do.
It doesn't take long, 10 minutes. And if you've got a floor to work with your participants, and there are many other resources to find other stretches, but it's nice to spend the time together, and you certainly benefit from the extra flexibility, the just the calmness that the body then experiences after the run, walk, wheel workout.